Hello nation, and welcome back to the homestead. Well, today we're going to talk about livestock. Now I know when I say livestock, a lot of you think about the big ones, thinking about cows, horses, pigs. But in general, livestock is considered any animal that is on your homestead that helps you turn a profit or you use for personal use. So that could be anything from honeybees to horses. Okay, before you start just bombarding your homestead with all these different types of animals, the first thing you need to do is to check with your zoning authorities to make sure that you're zoned for agriculture, what you can and what you can't have. If you live in an HOA, what you can and you can't have. Because there are laws restricting what animals that you can and can't have on your homestead, even including honeybees. All right, so once you figure out the zoning laws and restrictions and all of that mess, the next thing you gotta ask yourself, and you have to be honest with yourself, what is your motivation behind getting livestock? Why do you want them? Are you looking for them to help you clear out some land on your homestead? Are you looking to start to live a more sustainable lifestyle? Are you worried about the food chain and supply issues? Are you trying to pick up a side hustle to make a little extra money, you know, here and there? Or, come on now, are you trying to be like one of them cool kids from YouTube? All right, so once you've figured out what your motivation is behind getting whatever livestock you want to get, that's going to help you also figure out if you're prepared or ready to make that level of commitment that you need to make when it comes to that particular animal. And the reason why that's important is because you have to understand that whatever animal you choose, it comes with a level of commitment. That means you may not be able to go on vacation anymore because you know, if you get 2 dairy cows like what we got behind me here, I just can't go ask, you know, some kid down the street to come in and milk my cows for 10 days because that takes a level of experience and skill to be able to handle and milk those cows and take care of them properly. Where on the other hand, if all I had was, you know, half a dozen chickens, well then by all means, I would be able to ask the kid down the street if he wanted to make a couple extra bucks for 10 days to be able to come throw some feed and check the water. So each one of these animals comes with a different level of commitment. After we're talking about checking into your zoning laws, your motivation, commitment level, there are some other things that you also need to know or consider before you go purchasing your livestock. One is like, how much land will you need? 2, what's the feed requirements? Is there any special type of feed that they need? Where can you get that feed? Where can you get that feed where it'll be the most cost effective to you? Can you buy it in bulk? Housing needs. Do you need any special skills or tools to be able to take care of this animal or to be able to get what the animal is producing for you on your homestead? But probably the most important thing that you need to know or have access to for just in case is a large animal vet if you're going to have your larger livestock, your horses, your goats, your pigs, your cows. Because most vets nowadays, you can't roll into like PetSmart and say, hey, I need somebody to come look at my cow, because those vets specialize in just dogs, cats, and birds. So having access to a large animal vet is very important when you start going into getting livestock for your homestead. Okay, so with all of that information right there, so that way we're not making like a 2-hour and 45-minute video. We're gonna be more specific in future videos when we start talking about the specific livestock. We'll kind of let you behind the scenes on what skills you need, what tools you need, housing, you know, preventative health care, blah, 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 all of that. So that way you don't have to keep bouncing back and forth. Now, this was just a brief overview for you when it comes to livestock. If somebody would have sat us down way back in the day and gave us this information, we probably would have saved us a lot of money and a lot of heartache and a lot of frustration down the road if somebody would have said, hey, you need to stop and think about, before you go get that dairy cow, you need to think about the commitment and everything that you're going to need to be able to take care of that cow. But hindsight being 2020, we did jump into a lot of these things with both feet without doing that research, where we learned a lot and we were able to come and share it with you. I hope this video gave you guys, got your wheels turning, gave you something to think about. And I hope it's going to help you make your decisions to buy your livestock in the future. Thanks for coming by the Big Bear Homestead. God bless, and have a nice day.